Well, I mean, if you work, let's say that you work. So let's say that you're awake from 7 a.m. to, let's say, 9 p.m. Right? So you're awake for 14 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So the remainder of the 10 hours you're sleeping, right? So for those 14 hours, let's say you're locked in your cubicle, or you're locked in an office, or you're locked wherever, okay? And you're working. How can you know anything besides your work? Why would you? If you are preoccupied in a certain mode, in a certain way of looking at the world, in a certain pattern of thinking, in a certain pattern of belief, why would you be expected to know something way over here?
Because I have one life to live. And if the majority of my time I'm at work doing something that I hate or that I'm not engaged in, at some point I probably should examine that.
Well, there's no should. I'm telling you what happens. I mean,
it's the reality for sure.
You said so. It's there's no judgment here. There's no you should turn around and look the other way. I'm not saying that. I'm simply answering your question. Why is it that most people don't know what they want? And my response is, why should they? If you are preoccupied by X and Y, and you are not preoccupied by looking into what exactly it is that you want, why would you know what you want? There's no should there. There's no should there. I'm just making a plain black and white statement of fact.
So how do you define work?
Well, you're missing the whole point. By work, I am saying preoccupation. If your total attention is towards everything except looking into what it is that you want out of life,
mm-hmm.
Why would you know what you want out of life?
I think it's a fundamental human responsibility to, at least at some point, have meaning in your life.
I don't care at some point. I'm just answering the question why people don't know what they want. The reason they don't know what they want is that there's no reason for them to know because they never looked there. But there's no should look there. I'm saying that's just why.
Last time we talked a little bit about, and you brought it up here sometimes, that fear gets in the way of a lot of things. And, we were talking about fear of failure, and you kind of jolted me by saying, well, no, maybe perhaps it's fear of success, and we went down that road. What triggers fear in people? I know it's personal, but what is it that triggers
Desire. Desire triggers fear.
Wanting things.
Yeah. Where there's desire, there must be fear.
I get the fact that fear is triggered by desire. I get the fact that fear is triggered by things that we want that for whatever reason seem to be far away. So the idea is we hold on to that desire, when in fact, if we let go of that desire,
no, there's
perhaps,
no if we let go. No, you're going prescriptive on me again. There's no, come on. What do you mean if we let go of the desire? I mean, there's as if you're going to turn off a switch and let go of all. You're not being serious, Mo. What do you mean if all of you listening let go of all your desires, you will be free of fear. Okay, let's all get together in town square tonight and let go of all our desires. Come on, Mo. Come on. This is not, this is not a weekly journal. Let's talk serious. Come on. What do you mean? If you don't try to help people.
What prevents us from detaching from things?
Well, it isn't about detaching. It is about learning about the perils of attachment on a very, very personal level. Once someone becomes so overwhelmed and indescribably stricken by something to where they can't take it anymore, then the possibility of going a different way arises. Until that point is reached, it's all philosophical.
You feel very strongly that transformation in its true essence can be achieved by anyone who's serious enough to go do it.